I just got home like 20 minutes ago from getting an undercut. And I look good with it. It's going to be nice to help me beat the heat a little bit. I kind of wish I'd gotten more cut off. Like, just gone like full, gone the full Monty, but,
that's
looks pretty good as is.
I like it. No, the undercut's good. You got that nice summer cut going. Living fresh and free.
Back of my neck is so fucking sweaty.
Yeah, no, I'm at the point I need to get a haircut soon, and miraculously I got a little flyer in the mail for the barbershop I already go to for a $10 cut, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
Ooh, delicious.
I know.
I love when that's the more adult equivalent of when I was in college and I would get mailers for like, hey, here's a big thing of Burger King coupons, and I like took it and fist pumped knowing full well I would be using all of those fucking coupons.
Literally same. Best part about my barbershop is it's right next to a Kung Fu tea, so I get a haircut and I can treat myself to some nice boba.
Ooh, Boba D's nuts.
Open Gundam style, everybody. Welcome to Alcool Robot. It's a podcast about Mobile Suit Gundam. I'm Max, and I use he, him pronouns. And with me, as always, is...
Hey, I'm Sarah. I use she, her pronouns.
Sarah, we're in the shit of it.
Yeah, calamity moment.
Sarah, this situation's fucked right now.
Can I Orga asking for a sit rep, and all that hears the other is everybody knows shit's fucked.
Yeah, it's we left off at a wonderful, tremendous, great place where it was like, well, I mean, specifically we left off on McGillis being a fucking pervert, which is not great, but like
great place.
Yeah,
quote from Maxi Bajillion Rower. Great place. He says about.
And we go from...
I'm just hitting you with the fucking stone cold. I think Coolsville sucks.
Yeah, I'm being Fred Jones in my own apartment. We go from that to we've unleashed a fucking angel from 300 years ago. It is going to kill everyone and everything. Let's take care of it.
Yeah, machine designed only for killing, or whatever the fuck whatever the fuck MODOK stands for.
Machine only designed something killing. Yeah, sounds right. Or like machine organism designed only for killing. I don't care. MODOK's lame. It'd be funny.
Mental organism designed only for killing.
Be funny if they had to fight MODOK on Mars.
Marstock.
Okay, all right, Marstock. It's good. I like it. These episodes kind of beat ass a little bit.
Yeah, these are good fucking episodes. Yeah, not a direction I was expecting the show to go for the back half, if I'm being perfectly honest.
It's really interesting like vignette, because like it'll get resolved next week, but it's just like for a couple episodes. Really? I think next episode is going to be like the last part of fight this weird fucked up bird.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
I thought this scanned like gearing up for what the second half of the season was going to be.
Oh no. This is a mere part of the rough bumpy ride Tekkadan has in season 2.
Okay, well I have to rearrange my opinions on something because this seemed like, I don't know. This seems like I didn't think they would be fighting this exact thing for the next, but like, I don't know, like a temporary victory against like something like aimed at destroying the world and humanity as we know it.
That would be cool, but again, the lack of this is part of the reason why Gundam fans are always like, I want a new Iron-Blooded Orphan set 300 years ago so we can know what happened in the Calamity War. This is our only taste of it, really, honestly.
I mean, I guess that I'm fine with that part of it. Like, the less I know about the Calamity War, the more interesting it is to me. But I also kind of like, I don't know. This seemed like rest of the season on like the power level on display here. Like, this seems like a fucking like I don't know. This feels like obviously this is a different show. It's not like it's not like a shonen show with like arcs that do not just fit cleanly into a 13 or 12 or whatever episode core.
Yeah.
But like the level of destruction that this is something that I felt at like the start of the Chimera Ants arc in Hunter x Hunter in terms of like scale that this kind of like feels like it is on in terms of like badness that has been unleashed.
Yeah, it's You'll see. Like the show.
I believe it. I believe the show is good. The show is good to me. It has not steered me wrong so far.
Yeah. Well, now that you know the trajectory we're on, I say we get into it and start talking about this.
Yeah,
this weird fucked up Metal Gear.
Let's talk about this big boy.
This is episode 35 of Iron-Blooded Orphans. Awakening Calamity.
I love when girls awaken my calamity.
That's what Breath of the Wild was about.
Oh yeah.
As Orga and McGillis continue to strengthen their partnership, JASLEY seeks to find intel that will allow him to take both men down and further strengthen his standing in Teiwaz. We learn that the strange mobile worker Tekadon recovered in the half-metal mine is called a Pluma and is merely an accessory to a larger mobile armor called the Hashmal. McGillis tells Tekadon that the mobile armors nearly wiped out humanity during the Calamity War, and it must be stopped immediately. Of course, JASLEY leaks this intel to Gjallarhorn, so when McGillis and Tekadon go to check on the Hashmal, Eok and his regiment showed up, prompting Hashmal to reawaken and fire a beam into the sky. And the greatest trick, one of the greatest tricks Iron-Blooded Orphans pulls, is the reason we don't use beam weapons anymore.
Yeah, it seems that this would be bad if they... Yeah, beam. I can see why people would want to move away from that.
Uh-huh. It's like, all right, you filthy Gundam watchers, 35 episodes in, you want your beam weaponry? Have it. Fine, I don't care anymore.
Right.
JASLEY, this fucking guy.
Yeah, JASLEY is... The thing is that, like, okay, so I have to come clean. Again, I am still waiting for the turn at which I start hating Eok. Mm-hmm. Like, if Eok was a real person, I would fucking hate him so much. Like, sure. I would be like in the HKIP Discord, like, every day, like, yelling at him, like, why the fuck is Nancy Pelosi still backing this guy just because he can beat Republicans? Yeah. Not only I'm amenable to an anti-gun control potential. I'm potentially amenable to an anti-gun control stance. I think we could work with someone like that. But like, this guy is like pro-nuclear weapons in the hands of,
he
like,
loves it.
Yeah, we love this guy. He's just so fucking stupid. But I bring this up because there's not a lot of, like, I mean, there is an Eok moment in this episode, and like there's this slate of episodes is just full of Eok moments. But I bring this up because I'm like, for a while I was like, do I just like think that Eok's like a well-developed character on this front, or do I like him? And then I like look at JASLEY, who is like also a perfectly fine developed character who I just don't like very much.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
JASLEY might, I'm like racking my brain. I think JASLEY might be like the first character that I just like hate in terms of like their place in the story. Like, I hate Naze, for example, but like for a different reason, like because I don't think his character is executed extremely well. And I have a lot of hangups with him. JASLEY is like doing a really good job filling the role. JASLEY does a great job filling the role that he is supposed to fulfill, and I like the political machinations that are happening around him. I just fucking hate the guy. Yeah.
Like, Eok, honestly, and he does more shit as the season goes on, of course, but like, as of now, he's kind of just like Mr. Bean.
Yeah, yes! Like, he's a little bit Mr. Bean and a little bit Joffrey, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, just like thinking as short-sightedly as possible. Just like, what will bring me the most respect, power, and honor? What will get the most people to post respect Butler at me?
Yeah.
And he just does not think with any like foresight in any capacity past the next 15 minutes, and it's really funny.
He's
like,
a human goldfish.
Like, if he was, like, 10% more realistic, I think I would genuinely just hate him because he would just resemble a real-life politician too much. But, like, he's like he's a cartoon character of Dunning-Kruger.
Yeah, like, and the fact that everyone else is, like, publicly, outwardly, completely tired of his shit. Like, whenever Juliet has to clean it up, and she's like, fuck you suck, stay here. And he's like, but my honor!
But, oh, my honor, no!
It's fucking Prince Zuko with it.
He has to avenge his fallen comrades by just making everything fucking worse for everybody.
He has to avenge his fallen comrades that he got killed in the first place.
Right?
Just a complete fucking fail boy. As of now, I still like him.
Eok lost his whole squad.
Not just half.
Not 25%, not to half of it. His whole squad.
Oh, God.
He has like, the thing is that like he has no real emotional response to him. Like, he does cry definitely, but like he feels like the fact that he's like taking up the mantle feels like this is what an epic hero guy would do. I would do this I'd put the regulatory fleet on my back.
He thinks he's like, he thinks he's the main character, basically.
He does. I love experiencing. I love seeing protagonist syndrome. It's just fun. He's
just
funny.
fun.
But anyways,
Anyway.
we're getting tied up in shit that we will get in depth on in episodes 2 and 3 of this week.
Right. JASLEY's meeting with some other Tewas guys, and he's like trying to stick the blame of all this on Naze and McMurder, more so than Tekadon, just because like, you know, he knows that they're covering for him. So he wants to find out, like, he basically wants to strengthen his standing, because we know that he has a connection with the Seven Stars. So he basically wants to find juicy intel he can leak to them to kind of like find a way to put the grip on McGillis and Tekadon to like get them out of the picture.
Right. And in the process of the conversation, he ashes his cigar into a complete, like, no one in this fucking series knows how to actually fucking finish smoking a cigar.
This is a level beyond what Toto is capable of.
Like, do they just not have cigar cutters in this world? Like, is that the only way you can put out a cigar in this universe? Just fucking waste the rest of it?
It's just... It's a metaphor for the wealth of the mafia in the face of something else.
I just like he's got like the whiskey with the big ball ice, and he's got like, you know, just it's like 7/8 of a cigar left. He just lights that shit up like.
Actually, I decided this thing fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing Toto said. We cut from this to Saisei. We see Echo and Yamagi and Christopher Walken fixing up the suits. That's him, Christopher Walken. We see the flower roast. It's pink now because Shino moment.
Shino needs it to get amped up.
Yeah, Yamagi literally says Shino can't get worked up unless it's this color. And we even see it has like the eye spots that he likes so much too. I love that. Yep. Like, I love when mobile suits, like special color versions of mobile suits for certain characters, like have like something beyond just like a signature color. Because like, yeah, Char is the red comet, but like he's not the only pilot who's using red. So when you have like a color combo or like a little marking, it's like, that's nice. And the eye spots are just fucking cool as hell. Right.
It's a little bit like the Gushon Rebake Full City.
Yeah.
In terms of just like, that is like a customized color for a new boy.
Okay, yeah. I was like, that isn't the eye spots. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
We don't know what the fuck this other thing is though. It's just the mobile worker like thing. There's no cockpit. It's like there's no seat inside for a person, but like it seems like it's for combat. Maybe it's like a weird like bug crab looking thing. It's cool though.
You know what this episode felt like? Well, you know, I'll save this for later in the episode when we actually get to like the things that actually like made me draw these comparisons.
Okay, sure.
We just brought up the thing for the Pluma, right? That's what it's called?
Pluma, yes, that's a little guy.
The Pluma and the Juna and the Springa? I appreciate getting a laugh on that one. I did not feel like that one was great, but
it was unexpected. It got me by surprise. We cut to Tekadon on Mars. Eugene's talking to the leadership, and like things are going really, really well. Like things are going really smoothly. We're getting more mobile suits. We're getting some jobs lined up. Things are good, which means things are about to be very not good.
Yeah.
Chad still fucking can't get over the whole Yukinojo Merribit thing.
Right? He's still it's only been 2 days since you and I last talked, but a week has passed in terms of recording, in terms of episode posting. So like, it's just been a week of Chad just like walking around the base, just doing the fucking ASAP Rocky like, Pac fucked Madonna.
It's just nonstop with him. It's so fucking great. I love it.
I went and rewatched that full interview because it's only like 5 minutes long. And at the end, after the credits, like the camera cuts to black and you just hear audio of ASAP being like, "No, but for real, did Pac fuck Madonna?"
Tremendous. We see that Orga is still stuck up on Ares, the Gallarhorn base. He Skypes McGillis about the mobile worker, and McGillis is like, you guys fucked up in a major way. You gotta stop right now. The thing you're about to dig up is what killed like 3/4 of humanity back in the day. Hang tight. I'll be there soon.
It's... The things that we learn about the mobile armor in this genuinely just feels like a Horizon Zero Dawn moment. Like, this is like the... Like, the way that it is just like, because like I spent a lot of time like thinking about like the internality of like how was this designed? Because I don't think this mobile armor just fell from heaven. This is from my the way I'm guessing this turns out. I'd be surprised if they didn't give me an answer for this, but maybe they don't. I don't know. But like this seems like something someone designed as like a thing that would like be good to like, you know, unmanned drones basically, but it got struck by lightning like in the movie Stealth about the stealth bomb. And now it just wants to kill all humanity.
I can tell you now, we really don't know. The show doesn't really go into detail about it. Like everyone says this is what we had to fight 300 years ago, but no one really says why. And from what I understand, the sort of prevailing theory is that Agnika Kairu made them specifically so he could like defeat them and get the glory and become in charge.
Yeah.
It's like a weird like pseudo conspiracy that really has no bearing on the show as a whole, but it's just like we don't get much of an explanation of like what the fuck this thing is and why it's here. It's just more like, oh no, this is dangerous, let's fight it. But
I'm fine with that. There's a lot of reasons I could see there's a lot of reasons I could see here. I like the gaps being filled in.
Yeah.
I like the gaps being left for the audience to fill in.
Yeah, exactly. Like, leave it up to the imagination. So JASLEY sends intel. He hears about this, of course. He sends it to Eok via the JPD Trust, which is, you know, his initials, I guess.
Yeah, JASLEY Penis Dick Trust.
JASLEY Penis Donomikols.
JASLEY Penis... Oh yeah, I forgot. We know his last name is the Greekest name you've ever heard.
JASLEY Paklava Donomikols. JASLEY fucking Aries Baklava. JASLEY Persephone Donomikols.
JASLEY Persephone Dominikolas.
Fucking killer name.
Jack Dominicolas, Domajacanicolas.
Okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Jack's. What if it was JASLEY Dominicolas?
JASLEY Dominicolas. He golfs so good.
Yeah, he does.
So he leaked it. Rustle and Julieta know now. They know McGillis has like the secret mission to clean up some shit on Mars. Rustle is like the first person.
JASLEY's like a girl on estrogen. The way that he's leaking everywhere.
There we go. All right.
I'm sorry.
Rustle is the first person to actually say the word pluma in the show. Like he knows this is a pluma. He has like some familiarity with the Calamity War. And like I think the McGillis mentioned earlier that like the thing is like an accessory to the main mobile armor. Like this,
right.
it's not the mobile armor.
It's the mobile armor's DLC.
It's his Pikmin.
Yes.
Julieta is like kind of wondering why.
It's like Shino and his bugs from Naruto.
Exactly. It's like Shino and his bugs from Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Yeah, exactly. Shino and his bug. That's it. Shino and Yamagi in the cockpit together. Shino and his bug.
Shino and his Blorbo.
His Blorbo.
Julieta wonders like why McGillis would go to Mars and just to check out like one single pluma, and Vidar is like maybe he wants to take down a real Metal Gear Ray to get an Order of the Seven Stars. New fucking like lore tooltip pops up on screen. You click on click on the red highlighted text.
Journal updated.
Yeah, it's an accolade. It's like if you get more, you gain seniority. Apparently, 300 years ago,
right? He wants to. This is the McGillis wants to get the all nukes disassembled cutscene in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah. But if you get it's an accolade for taking out a mobile armor, which is fucking, first of all, really fucking funny, and maybe gives you an eye into like, well, mostly it's a window into like how sort of like traditional and outdated McGillis' line of thinking is. But it's a really funny for like, what am I starting to say? If a modern soldier in 2076 did something in battle to get like an American Revolutionary War accolade and expects everyone to honor it, and like, you know, like him gonna hold the government to giving him this like 300-year-old outdated accolade, and everyone's like, what? What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Right, they stopped giving out the Squirple Heart like 200 years ago.
Exactly. But everyone takes it seriously, so I guess they still. I guess it's still a thing. It's in the books. They didn't.
Yeah, they still honor it. You know.
They didn't errata it out of the rule book.
Right. They're like, oh fuck, there is no rule in here that says a dog can't play basketball.
Exactly. There's no rule here that says a dog can't get the Elia Vignana surgery.
Yeah. No man, a dog in an AV should be fucked up.
You get Mobile Suit Runner on all fours.
Yeah. Mobile Suit Puppy Mode.
Okay, all right, there we go.
Jimmy Mobile Suit.
Jimmy Mobile Suit. Hey, we got the Jims from 0079.
Oh, that's true.
We should get him one of those. My funny little guy.
Your funny little Halloween costume idea.
No, I think Katie wants to put him in Paddington Bear costume for Halloween this year.
Oh, I cannot wait to see that.
I want to spray paint in black and green so we could be like Zygarde dog mode. I don't think that's gonna fly though.
Yeah, I don't think Jimmy or Katie or you honestly would like that very much past the first 10 seconds of you looking at it and saying, wow, that's Zygarde 10% for sure.
Me Googling Halloween dog paint.
And then you Googling one day later, how to get Halloween dog paint out of dog.
Yeah. My dog won't learn 1,000 arrows. What did I do wrong?
My dog is relying on Mold Breaker to try and get through these levitate mons. Help, my dog can't hit Rotom.
Oh god.
What happens now? Oh yeah. There's a funny thing here where they like Rostal says mobile armor, and Eok's like, oh, mobile armor, and Julieta's like, oh, this idiot doesn't even know Goncharov.
She's wearing fucking mobile armor and like Nikes.
Yeah.
Like not the knockoff Nikes.
Yeah.
Juliet, that's not even a real mobile suit designation number.
Yeah. the 73rd of the Gundams, Goncharov.
Gundam Goncharov. Well, that rolls off the tongue so nice.
Right? Biel, Flauros, Barbatos, Goncharov. She's squanching my Rov.
So everyone, they all head to Earth. McGillis and
Yes.
Easterugi head to Earth first, of course. Saisei is about to turn the Pluma on, and like Yamagi has gotten the intel by now and runs and is like, don't do it.
Don't fucking hit that shit.
A second after its like ominous red eye lights up.
Yeah.
Great work, people.
And then it just like cuts, and then it cuts to the eye catch, and we go away for the next part.
Yeah, we don't know what happens, but we're in the Tekadon mess hall, and everyone got a big raise. Like all of the new recruits they have been there for 6 months, so they get like a big raise. God, I wish
they're like, ooh, big money.
Big money. We can go.
They're like they do the fucking PopCap big money voice.
Their eyes turn into big old green dollar signs, and
Ding, 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 ding.
Shino asks Eugene if he wants to go to town to presumably to fuck people at bars. And
yeah, let's go get our dick sweat, bro.
That's literally what my notes say. and Eugene's like, money can't buy true love. And Zach Lowe is like, I'll go with you, Shino. Let's fucking do it.
Chad actually looks at MERRIBIT when he says that, and is like, MERRIBIT, is that true?
He's not over it.
He cannot get over the fact that the grandma and grandpa of the base are fucking.
It's like, are they using the mobile suit cockpits? What's going on?
Now, kids, do not come into the simulator room for the next 20 to 30 minutes. We're doing taxes.
We're doing important Tekadon business. Stay away.
Yeah. I mean, hey, they're doing business.
They're doing
some kind of business.
Yeah. Atra and Mika and Hush go to the Atmos company. They visit Kudelia. They gotta let her know, like, hey, things are gonna get fucky. And they see this like school, like a. You know, like one of those...
The Fumatan Admos Memorial School.
For kids who can't read good.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, like, when, like, a building is like, here's a 3D rendering of our new edition. It's like that. It's, like, not a photo, but, like, it's what she's gonna make. And it's nice, though. It's like a school, like, you know, free tuition for, like, all the war orphans and everything. Like, they'll teach you how to read. They'll feed you. They'll give you dorms and stuff. It's nice. And then, like, we learn that Kudelia is the only person in this entire, like, show who's, like, really smart with money. Because she handles, like, half of Tekadon's paychecks and like money management for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Good for her though.
Hush is very surprised to learn this, and Mika's like, I don't fucking know what to do with my money. I just let her hold on to it.
Yeah, like, he just saves everything. Kudelia calls Mika, like, every other week saying, I bought you a super potion, I put it into your PC box.
I think my notes literally say, like, okay, fucking mom from Pokemon Crystal ass.
Mika, I bought you a great ball, here you go, my boy.
Yeah, here, I got you. Oh, hey, you want some shuka berries? I got, like, 3 here for you.
Mika, I have placed 3 pink apricorns in your item box.
God, the apricorns?
Oh, I can tell you live on air, because this episode won't be released for another week or two after Road League Draft. I went with Clefairy.
Clefbaby.
Clefbaby, little guy.
It's the thing is that, like, instinctively I want to call Clefairy Cleffa just because, like, that's already a Pokemon name.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're giving it like a diminutive honorific, but no, that's a totally different guy.
No, that's already a guy.
That's like baby, double baby.
Double baby. Double baby.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Metal baby.
Ooh. Those are my 2 favorite Dragon Ball villains combined. So we talked to the kids leave, right? And Kudelia talked to Kukubita about how the kids are like really naive and don't know about the real world. So like the elementary school is gonna do some good in the world, so they don't end up like the Tekadon boys, pretty much.
Yeah, having to fight for everything. And, like, fucking, it's the end of fucking Twisted... It's like the Outlaw ending in Twisted Metal 2 over here, because Mika is like, damn, I wonder what I'm going to do after the war's over and I don't have to fight anymore. What can I even fucking do?
Farm! That's what he wants to do! It's the farm! I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure he'll have a great farm.
Yeah, the farm will be fine. Nothing bad will happen to the agriculture... Well, I mean, the Sakura farm is not part of the agricultural arm of...
No, the Sakura farm's, like, totally fine.
Yeah, nothing bad will happen to it.
Yeah. We cut, I guess...
Well, nothing more bad will happen to it. The head of the man of the house did perish in a tragic girl boss moment.
Yeah, very, very sad.
A girl boss incident leaves 1 dead, 15 traumatized.
The next morning, we see Shino and Zack. They're in the hangar working on a mobile worker, and Zack's about to tell an embarrassing story from their escapades last night.
Yeah.
We never learn what it is. Shino, what did he do?
Shino, honestly, what it was is that Shino and Zack, you know what? Maybe they just found love in each other's arms that night and don't want to. And Shino's too scared to be vulnerable about it, especially because he knows Takaki's been into him, and that really hurt his feelings.
Yeah, they found love in a hopeless place.
Yeah. Oof.
We learned that Eugene calls.
Oh my god! Okay, can I tell an anecdote about that song since you mentioned it, because I think about this genuinely all the fucking time. So one day in high school, I think this would have been like junior year, probably maybe senior year. Just one day one day, I get to class, and for some reason, the joke of the day is just like love in a hopeless place, but like, you know, not that like I found M in a slopeless place, you know, y equals mx plus b.
Good shit.
Like jokes like that, you know. I found acceptance in a copeless place, things like that. And we get to our it would have been our AP bio class for the afternoon, and our teacher is out, and she has been replaced by a substitute who does not do too much teaching, but does give us I really wish I had recorded this speech in some capacity or like memorized it or something, because it was one of the most unhinged things I've ever heard. Because the speech was basically him giving a rousing thing about like, childhood and being, you know, living your life, do your thing, but all of like he just was like dropping the names of top 40 songs in there.
Sure. And
it was like, you know, you can go out there and stand under your umbrella all you want, but you got to look to the left as you're going forward in life. And like as soon as he like if Rihanna can find love in a hopeless place, and like all of us like in the back table just like lose our fucking minds cheering about it. No idea what the fuck that guy was up to.
I love when teachers are like relatable to students.
Yeah, he was extremely relatable to us.
That's good shit.
I have to wonder how much he rehearsed that, because like there is no way he was doing that shit on the fly.
Yeah, he stayed up all night. He's like, oh, the kids are gonna love this one. Yeah,
and we did. That's probably the slowest reaction he ever got to that routine.
It's vindication.
Yep.
So Eugene calls some of the boys over and says that they're going to be Orga and McGillis' security detail while they're meeting. And they travel to the mine. We see the Aryan Rod fleet ship in space fire off several mobile suits that are going down to Mars, of course. But the Tekadon boys and McGillis are going without mobile suits because Isarugi gives us a lore dump about how half metal will mask Ahab reactors. If they bring a mobile suit, the mobile armor would awaken if they get it too close, and that's why mobile suits were made, to destroy mobile armors. Mobile armors are cool because they're run on AI and don't need a pilot to function.
Yep, no human behind the thing.
Yeah. And they go to look at it, and like I mentioned this to you earlier, it doesn't say in the show ever, for some reason. This thing's called the Hashmal, which is Hashmal. Hashmal.
Sure.
Which is derived from Hashmalim, which I think is like one of the 10 orders of angels in like some Judeo-Christian mythology. It's a cool name. It's do you get it? The Gundams are named after devils, and the bad guy mobile armor is named after angels. It's a metaphor.
Oh, makes me think about Evangelion.
Oh, I'm funking about it. Mika,
I'm having a big stinky think.
Oh, Mika senses that there's like some units kind of following to Mars. Of course, it's Eok, and he's just like, I know you're gonna start a rebellion, and you want to destroy the mobile armor and take credit. And McGillis is just like, what? Like McGillis. It's fucking great that McGillis never even once seemed to have thought about the Order of the Seven Stars thing. He's just doing it because he knows this thing is stupid dangerous.
Right. And Eok is like, okay. So yeah, this is when we finally get word from Saisei that the Pluma went absolutely sicko mode in Saisei, and thankfully nobody was really hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And Eok moment, he steps too close and the mobile armor is not very happy about it, and it turns on, and blasts, and we get like this really eerie chanting music.
Yeah, the OST kind of goes fucking nuts in this moment.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good, and it fires a big fucked up energy beam into the air.
Yeah,
it's scary.
It's scary.
It's genuinely freaky because like we've never fought. Ironblood Orphans doesn't have mobile armor, you know? Like all these Gundam tropes aren't there, so when the Gundam tropes do show up, it's like a genuinely unsettling thing because it's just like this unthinking, unfeeling machine just designed literally only to kill.
Yeah,
it's fucking badass too.
Pretty good.
I'll have to send you a video of there is this YouTube channel that does, ASMR really fucking high quality Gundam like Gunpla builds.
Yeah.
And they built they did one with the Barbatos Lupus and the Hashmal kit, and they like made this whole like canyon sort of like vignette set for it. And it's just like
that sounds sick.
It is an obscene level of detail. It's so good.
Anyways, this image is Eok stepping closer and setting off the mobile armor. Have you seen this one before?
I've seen this I feel like years ago I've seen this image.
Yeah. It's a woman stepping up to a machine that's called the Escatron 9000 and putting her finger on a button that says Immanentize. Make it imminent, basically.
Immanentize the eschaton.
And she's got yeah. I always think about the reference image someone drew when they were trying to locate this image, which was someone making a 3 face and trying to press a button that says elucidate the rapture.
Not quite.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah, Eok made this face when he stepped into the canyon.
Yeah, he said, today I will elucidate the rapture.
Did I do that?
Oh no.
That's episode.
Yeah. Next episode, episode 36. Stained Wings. Uh-oh! After Iok's whoopsie moment that awakened the mobile armor, things are getting pretty dicey pretty fast. Eok's squad all sacrifices themselves so that dipshit Numero Uno can escape with his lives, and Eok becomes summarily obsessed with singularly exacting revenge for them. Tekadon and McGillis shortly realize that the mobile armor is heading for the nearest dense human population, hoping to exterminate it, Kreis. They attempt to set an ambush on the armor's path, but Eok decides to play Hero Gundam and take a shot at the armor, veering it off its path, doing absolutely nothing, and heading it towards the agricultural plant of Tekadon's. It takes aim at the place, and though Ride bravely attempts to stop the cannon with Shino's old frame, it bounces around him and explodes the plant anyways. Ride is nearly killed by Plumas in the aftermath, but is rescued at the last minute by Mikazuki and Barbatos.
Yes. Good.
The mobile armor, the Silent Angel. It's kind of epic. And we just, like, the start of this thing is just, like, this thing absolutely massacring through Eok's troops.
Uh-huh. like, my first note is just, Eok, wake up, you fucked up.
Right? Yeah! He's so he like does not recognize that any of this, like, the thing that like makes him really funny to me is that he just doesn't recognize any of this as like remotely his fault. Like,
no.
He's just like, damn, my epicness is not paying off the way I hoped it would, and just like it's just like, oh shucks about it. And it's not like, oh, I have unleashed a calamity level event. Like I have elucidated the rapture. Oh fuck.
And, like, he's in tears as his men, it's like, go, Eok, regroup, like, we'll hold it off for you. And he's, like cries, like, my men, you're so honorable, as he, like, jets off.
Right. It's so funny.
It's, like, I think, like, certainly Eok has to do more shit later on in the season, but, like, as of now, he is truly a funny guy.
Right. Absolutely.
He's great. Orga and gang leave because they can't do shit without mobile suits against this thing. We see Julieta and Vidar. They talk to Rustal about all this. Nobody has any idea what's going on. Like, Mars Tekadon doesn't know. Julieta's so fucking mad at Eok the entire time. She's, like, fucking fuming at this guy.
Yes, it's so funny. She is so pissed off.
And, like, but what's great is she never yells. She's just, like, it's like that silent rage when, like, a parent is really mad at you, but, like...
She's not mad. She's just disappointed. But and also a little bit mad.
Exactly.
She's also a little bit mad.
She's a little bit mad. But she wants to take out the mobile armor for Rustal. She wants to get him a 7 stars. I don't know why it wouldn't give her a 7 stars, but maybe
she wants to get.
Yeah.
She wants to gift the #1 victory royale to him, which, Julieta, that's not how that works. You can't just win your game of Fortnite and then say, here, little bro, I won this one for you.
I dedicate this one to Ninja Tyler Blevins.
He got a double kill in bot lane while his braless wife brought him a sandwich.
Not asked for.
Not asked for. God.
Good tweet.
Yeah, great tweet, Ninja Tyler Blevins.
Great work, Mr. Blevins.
Blevins.
Shino goes to check on the mine. I think he's in like a... Colonel.
Metal Blevin.
Metal
Blute. I don't know. Metal Blute? What the fuck did I just say?
Metal Blute. Much to think about. So Shino goes to check on the mine. Hoshball's nowhere to be found. It's gone. This thing is like fucked off to do shit. But we do know that the Plumas know to like target the cockpit and kill any humans inside. Like they are just straight up designed to hurt and maim and to kill.
Yeah, biting, attacking with hammers.
Exactly. Fuck you, bastard.
Yeah.
McGillis goes to ask Mika what his impression of the Hoshmal is, like after seeing in action, and he's like, "It's beautiful and deadly, like birds from Earth."
This is what I always am saying about birds from Earth, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I fucked up a little bit on my notes. Like, it's beautiful and deadly. It reminds me of birds from Earth, so I scrunched it a little bit. But you know, it is bird shaped. Honestly, it's extremely shaped like Metal Gear Rex. It has like the two swept really back wings. Like,
yeah, definitely.
And McGillis is like, astute observation. I also think it's the exact same way. It's like an angel, a beautiful, deadly angel. And also, these things killed off a quarter of humanity 300 years ago.
Yeah. Oops. Uh-oh.
Oops. Uh-oh. Just a little fucky wucky.
Just a bit of an uh-oh moment.
An oopsie whoopsie. But it's fine because Galahor made demons to hunt down the angels, and that's what the Gundams are. So the Gundams are straight up designed to, like, destroy these fucked up birds.
Right. These are designed in response.
Mm-hmm. And we do learn that the Plumas are at least smart enough to know to like hunt down fuel and propellant to ensure further operation. Like,
right. This is again reminding me of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes.
Remember that log you find that's like, hey, one of our things just threshed a dolphin off the coast of Mexico. What are we doing about this?
It's probably fine. It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's just funny because like I think it's like Zach who's like has a binoculars looking at like some supply depot, and we see a Pluma that like looked like it just fucking ran headfirst into like a fucking like oil tank, like the big sideways cylinder. It's like it just like fucking ran there, starts slurping up that good juice.
Yes. Just
take a sip, babes.
just glowed. Me wanting to get my Capri Sun faster at age 6, so I just jammed the straw into the side of the pouch and suck it out.
It's shotgunning gasoline.
Yes! Oh my god! Like one of the few times I've ever actually tried to shotgun a beer. I was at my ex-girlfriend's house. I mean then girlfriend, I guess. But I was at her house and we were having some fun with beer, and we were like, yeah, let's shotgun these, but let's not make too much of a mess. Let's go do this over the sink. And I guess I'd shaken the can on my path towards the sink because I punctured the base of the can, and it like I was holding the can sideways, and it just like exploded. Like it just like there was. Like, it just blasted spray into my face, and there was, like, a me-shaped outline in the ceiling where like, the beer had sprayed and my head had blocked it.
Oh, good shit. Yeah, I haven't, like, shotgunned in so long. I've certainly chugged. Most of the time I've chugged in the last, like, 5 years has been playing Mario Kart, where you have to finish your drink.
Yeah, Mario Kart, yeah.
Yeah,
we drunk driving.
We call it Cario Mart. There's many words for it. But
yeah,
look, the strat is
no drunk driving.
No drunk driving, exactly. The strat for me is to just slam that entire thing very first race and just power through.
Right. Yeah, that's what you got. Maybe like get through the first 2 laps, establish do what I'm gonna do, and then just like as soon as the first lap finishes, or as soon as the second lap finishes, just like pull my car off to the side, down that bad boy, and then get back to it. You know, let only 1 lap be marred by beer mouth instead of 3.
Right. Exactly.
Beer mouth, beer tummy, the many beer things.
The many beer afflictions.
Yeah. The scarlet rot.
Yeah. Let's see. So McGillis's plan is to ambush the Hashmal and its plumas. Also, I don't know if we mentioned, there's a fuckload of plumas. There's not just one. There's like
there is like an army of. They're like little rats.
Yeah, they're Pikmin. They're minions. They're whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, he needs Tekadon's help to take this thing down. Since A, Tekadon unearthed it, and B, Gjallarhorn suit's the one who awakened it, so, like, they're both kind of, like, in the shit together, so they have to team up and, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, they've already teamed up, but this is just, like, a third layer on their partnership, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, just keep stacking partnerships.
Yeah. And only now
partnership has a stacking bonus.
Exactly. Yeah. And only now does McGillis actually say, like, Eoc mentioned this Order of 7 Stars. I think I want one. Like, only now is he like, damn, this thing sounds cool.
Yeah, it's funny.
Isarugi tells them, the plumas have the capability to repair the Hashmal, and the Hashmal can create other plumas. So it's like, again, more things like the Ferrosworm from Horizon. It's like self-replicating in a way.
Right, yep.
So the whole plan, they have to like try and separate Hashmal from the plumas so they can take it out. And of course, it's on its way to a populated area, and the most populated area in the region is Crise, like the fucking Martian city where Kudelia is and everyone else is.
Yep.
Seems bad.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Uh-oh, sisters. So they split up. They're going to meet 3 hours later with their suits and whatnot. Julieta and Vidar are there as well. They like head to Earth in their suits. God, I fucking love to see Vidar.
Yeah, it's so fucking good.
Absolute kick-ass suit.
Vidar banger suit.
Yeah, Orga heads to Crise, and he's like trying to have the entire city evacuated. Mika, Otter, and Hush tell Kudelia, and she doesn't want to leave at all. Like, she's like, you know what? If I leave and not everyone...
How can I be the Maiden of Revolution if I fucking beat cheeks at the first sight?
Yeah, exactly. Like, she's like, I'm not going to leave unless literally everyone in the city can be evacuated. And I know it's not possible, so I'm going to plant my butt right here and have a beer right for this all to blow over.
Yeah, right. Fucking Floridian shooting a gun into the hurricane.
Yeah,
she's doing new pose 2K2. She's doing new pose 2K14. Like, she's doing new pose 2K14 directly in Hajma's path and developing IBS as a result of it. She's the irritable bowel orphan.
There we go. We've come full circle. Yes. Let's see. Oh yeah, they find a really nice gorge. They find like this is like some Lion King gorge type shit.
This is where Mufasa died.
Yeah, when you picture an ambush gorge, this is like number 1 on the list.
Right, like make out point ambush gorge.
Yeah, and a close third is Boing Boing Cape.
Ambush. The average human experiences 3 ambushes per year is not accurate. Ambush Gorge, who experiences roughly 10,000 ambushes a day, is an outlier and should not be counted.
Ambush Goncharov.
Ambush Goncharov. You know what? I think I will. That's a Hitman mission. Ambush Goncharov.
my prerogative. Today I think I will ambush Goncharov.
Absolutely clueless.
Oh, fuck. Lest we forget, this show is designed to buy product, so McGillis goes, and McGillis and Easter get a new suit. They pronounce it in a weird, fucked up way in the sub. It's the successor to McGillis's Grimgerda. It's like blue and yellow. It has fucking horns and a like cloudbuster sword put to shame by the size of this thing in proportion to the body.
This thing is fucking huge.
It's called the Helmviga Rayenkar. It looks fucking cool.
I think that's what they called it in the sub.
Okay, the dub is like the Helmwig Rayenkar. It's just, that doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah.
But it's just this thing fucking so sick. It's like this really nice deep blue and like a sort of like yellowish tan, and it has like the like, and just
again, I want to just stress again for emphasis, huge fucking sword.
Yeah, this sword is like probably weighs as much as the main mobile suit does. Yeah. And McGillis is like, well, it wouldn't do for me to be seen piloting this thing. Easterug, you get it. It's nice.
Yeah, this is all yours, bud.
All yours, bud. Go off, King.
Fuck it up, little guy.
Fuck it up. So everyone is watching the Hashmal and the Plumas roll towards Kreese, and like they're all lying in wait, like at the top of the gorge, waiting for be able to take the pounce on it. And as it crosses like a sort of diverting path off the gorge, it just gets shot by something. Fucking Eok is here, standing at the edge of the canyon, like one arm, just like firing his like dinky little.
He's like, this is the. I'm doing it. I did it. He like takes one shot and walks away like fucking Tuxedo Mask, like, all me, baby.
Yeah, I'm a genius. Oh no.
Yeah, that's Eok's entire fucking character.
You know, you've seen those images, right? The I'm a genius, oh no?
Oh, yes.
That's from another Gundam series.
Yeah, I found that out recently, and I was like, that makes sense.
It's from Reconquista in G. That's a weird one from what I hear. A merciful 25 episodes long, that one is.
Huh, interesting.
So, yeah, Eok's like totally feeling himself. He loves this shit. Julieta comes in, is like, Eok, you fucked up. You're such a fucking idiot, dude.
Eok,
you didn't
wake
do
up.
Shit
you fucked
to
up
it.
big time.
You barely dented it.
He literally did the Tuxedo Mask, so my work here is done.
Yeah, you didn't do anything.
You didn't do a fucking thing, my dude.
It's taken a 90-degree left-hand turn with all its little plumas, and is heading towards like a food plant. They call it a plant. It looks like a farm. I guess it's not a farm. I totally forgot what it is, but like it is a populated area. It's like some farm or plant or whatever, and it wants to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very bad.
Just baby want kill.
Baby want kill. It's no longer baby. It desires power.
Corpses in my mouth. Please, you're nothing.
Please, you're nothing.
And Julieta descends from the heavens and is like, yeah, dude, you didn't do shit. And he's like, that was Regenglaze's biggest boom.
Yeah. And like, as it's charging towards the plant, little Ride comes in. He like has to jump in front of it to like, because he sees it's getting ready to fire the laser.
Yeah.
It doesn't go well.
No, it like just glances off of his armor and just like basically blasts around him, which like I thought Ride died twice in like 3 minutes and he did not die either time, and I just think that like Ride dying, I don't want to just be banging my fist on the counter and demanding more corpses, because I know there's going to be some bodies dropping pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
It's, like, probably next episode, if I'm being perfectly honest, probably someone I care about is gonna fucking eat shit and die. But it's just, like, I don't know. I felt a little bit cheapened out because it's like, Ride does survive the laser blast, even though at first blush it does look like it's going to obliterate him. But then he's like, oh no, okay, this will just glance off. And then he gets submerged by Plumas and looks like he's going to die there also. And it's just, I don't know. I found myself a little bit frustrated about it. Like,
yeah,
commit.
like, we know that all mobile suits in the post-disaster era are impervious to beams. They have this nanolaminate coating because basically that was like installed on every suit specifically because of things like these, and they just never took it off because it's like, oh, it's extra armor, whatever.
Right.
It is a little bit unrealistic to me that it just like would kind of make the cockpit hot and fizzle the electronics a bit. I feel like it would do a little bit more damage maybe, but regardless.
Yeah, like I imagine like it would be like, even if the cockpit is impervious to that level of heat, like, that's still a human body in there being exposed to that much heat, right?
Yeah, it's just like, oof, ow, how do you Hashmal, you rat, you gave me the old spicy cockpit. That's, like, kind of all it really does. But like, and let's be clear, if Ride hadn't stepped in, I feel like the result would have been the same. Like, it would have just fired the beam in a sweeping motion.
Right, I think this is a really good scene for that. Like, I've got no problem with Ride surviving the first blast. It's him surviving the second, the getting like submerged by plumas. That's what gets me. That's what's getting me a little bit pissed off.
Yeah,
it's like, it just feels a little bit like, I know it's Gundam. I know I'm just like saying, give me more corpses when I know they're going to be delivering them onto me pretty soon here. I don't know. It just feels a little bit. I love Ride being completely ineffectual at stopping the beam. That fucking rules.
Yes.
But like, just, I don't know. The rest of it.
Yeah. But like, he ends up being fine because Mika just comes in and, fucking throws the plumas off them, crushes them, it's fine. Yeah, like, I don't know. Ride is like, I feel like every Gundam series has that one character who just like can't die. Like,
yeah.
And Ride is certainly the character in IBO who's like throws himself into danger and is just completely fine afterwards.
Right.
But regardless, he's saved by Mika. And like elsewhere, so like Mika's like getting ready to fight the Hashmal as it like gets closer to him. And we cut the final scene of the episode is McGillis and Isarugi. They're also heading out to fight Hashmal, and like Vidar kind of pops in front of them. And it's just a stare down, and that's kind of where the episode ends.
Yep.
It's like, I feel like this is just going to be a bit of shorter of the week because a lot of it's just like fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, hey, that will bring us, I suppose, to the next episode, the last episode of this week, which is episode 37. Battle for Kreese. As the battle against the Hashmal continues, Tekadon realizes that the Gundams are effectively useless against it. The presence of the mobile armor causes the Gundams to lock up, and the AV system to kick the pilot out while deactivating the limiters. Eok's meddling continues to throw wrenches in Tekadon's plans to stop Hashmal, though eventually Shino's new Gundam Flauros uses its railguns to break the canyon wall, splitting Hashmal off from its plumas. As Ride, Julieta, Isarugi, and McGillis struggle to fight the mobile armor, all seems lost until Mika arrives in Barbatos and manually deactivating its limiters. Its eyes glow red, and the final battle against the mobile armor begins.
Hell yeah.
Hell fucking yeah. It's cool. I like... It doesn't... They gave fucking Barbatos RBG lights in size. I know what I said. It's a computer for gamers.
You said RBG lights.
Yeah, our foremost gamer Supreme Court justice.
Fuck you. God.
So the episode starts out in a very, very weird way. Mika gets ready to fight. Barbatos, like, as Hashmal rounds the corner, we don't know what happens yet, like, specifically, at least with Mika, because it just is like, crisis, danger, and just, like, fucking, basically blue screen of deaths on Mika, and he can't do shit in the Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
He just, like, gives him a nosebleed and kicks him out.
Yep. A very tame nosebleed compared to the one that Akihiro gets like fucking Jiraiya saw naked woman levels.
Well, it's fine because Mika is like 4 feet tall and Akihiro is like 8 feet tall, so he just has twice as much blood.
Yeah, he's just got more humors.
Mika can't effectively gush as much as Akihiro can.
Absolutely gooshing from the Johnsons. I heard you gooshing from the Johnsons, Akihiro. Deep Mabim Bam reference there.
Yeah, that's old shit.
Yeah.
Next scene is Isarugi and McGillis and Vidar square off. Or not square off, they just like stare off, rather.
Yeah.
Isarugi says the Vidar is a Gjallarhorn Gundam frame based on the designation, but like it doesn't correspond to anything. Like the numbers don't match up. I think specifically it is ASW-G-XX, where the last two X's would be numbers usually, but it's just XX-GS XX _GSW _ 666 XX. Solve for Vidar. And Vidar's like maybe about to attack, but Julieta calls him over. We have bigger fish to fry. And like before he does, he calls McGillis, asking how he could pilot the same suit Carta piloted and died in, and then he leaves.
Yeah.
So really doing a great job concealing his identity here.
Yeah. He is playing fast and loose with how much he can settle, with how much he does not seem to be actively engaged in keeping it a secret. Like he's not telling people, but he's not also like keeping it close to the. He's not playing it close to the chest at all.
No, exactly. I can't wait to see him without his mask on.
Yeah, I'm sure he looks. Wait, do we actually get to see that?
Oh, we sure do.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, you will not be able to wait until you get to see punished Gaelio.
God, the horny grip intensifies.
Real Venom Snake type shit. So Akihiro goes to jump with the Hashmal next, and as he gets close, like he jumps into the air, and then like his AB system, it says safe mode, and kicks him out, and he just like fucking beefs it.
Yeah, he just explodes blood out of his nose.
Yeah, Chad yeets an axe at it. An axe that for some fucking reason has a thruster barrel on it, so it's like a propelled axe. It's really sick. It doesn't make sense, but I love it.
Yeah, I do we see this thing again? Like, does Chad
think so.
That's great.
He just fucking chucks it, and it sure enough it hits the Hashmal, and it's like, oh, something's over here, okay, and it turns around and goes the other way back down the original path.
Yeah,
yay, Chad.
Thanks, Chad.
Thanks, Chad. They have to continue with this plan despite Mika and Akihiro being out of commission, because, like, what the fuck else are they gonna do, right?
Right.
Julieta then goes to check on Eok, like, on top of a canyon wall somewhere. And he's like, all right, once Vidar heads back, we're gonna leave. We can't do this shit. He just completely ignores her, and he tells her, I'm gonna continue to attack it. For vengeance for my men, they become my flesh and blood. And he just fucking, once again, he needs to be put on a leash, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This fucking guy. So then we get a scene of Yuki Nojo. He's like checking on the Gundams. Both the Gundams are out for the count. Ride was sent somewhere. He was like sent back to camp for his injuries because, you know, he's Ride. We get weird Zack lore here of all things. Of him saying like, oh yeah, I used to be like a mechanic and like read suit logs back in the day before been pretty smart, you know. And he basically tells them that like when the Gundams see the mobile armor, all the limiters gets disengaged, but the Elia Vignana is like, uh-oh, crisis, get the fuck out of here, and like will boot him out of the system basically.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's I like this. I like this a lot. Like these things that about like I want the less I know about the Calamity War, the better. And the thing is, like, they are just like they are like sprinkling little tidbits on me like Salt Bay, and I am like deliciously slurping down every last bit of salt.
Yeah, it's just a little hors d'oeuvres.
Yes.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yeah, and this is when we find out Zack studied this shit before he went to Tekadon.
He studied the blade.
Yeah. He
studied the bird.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I sounded like I got fucking like. I feel like I just got my fucking toe stomped on in Looney Tunes.
Real Tom and Jerry type shit.
Yeah, they're calling me the white Tom and Jerry.
That's my favorite Game of Thrones character.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
So, Tekadon, they continue to stand their ground against the Hashmal. Can't do much without the Gundams, but what'll it do? But like, you know, they've gotten a lock on its speed. They know how fast it's moving. And as soon as this happens, fucking Eok shoots it again, and it speeds up. I was like, who the fuck did that? Yeah. Honestly, I've fully come around. Eok fucking rules. This guy's funny.
He sucks so bad. All he can do is flail around, hoping to garner some iota of respect. I don't know how he's gotten like, all he does is ride. He just rides Rustel's coattails as well as he possibly can, and just like, I hope this works. Hope I can do this one for the boss.
Skitching into success, the Eok Kujon story.
Yes.
And like he's useless. He's used all of his battery up firing his last shot. His suit has like one arm left. He's just like standing in the path of it. And he's like, yes, I'm gonna die a glorious death now.
No regrets. I shall die in splendor with the pride of the Kujon family. And Julieta comes in and is like, you suck so bad, there's no point in letting you die here.
It's so like, and
I don't get her logic, but I'm not gonna stop her. It's funny.
No, the delivery is so good in the dub. She just says, no, even in death, there's no cure for your stupidity, so you might as well live, and just picks him up out of the way.
Yeah, that's more or less what she says in the sub, but it's just very funny.
I'm just like Willy Wonka voice. No, don't.
Orgy gets a call on the sit rep and he says, "Damn, if we die here, we'll never be as epic as Gallarhorn." And then we'll
never be as epic as the cops.
Yeah. Then we cut to Kudelia in the office there, and I wonder if it means anything that like that Tekadon specifically is comparing themselves to Gallarhorn as someone they want to be on like equal footing with. I don't know if it means anything.
It's probably
but
this next scene is so fucking good.
Literally thruple moments.
this scene is fucking stellar. You want to take it?
Yeah, because Kudelia's in the office staring in the middle distance, and they're just both, like, they're both really scared, and they both, like, Kudelia's like, yeah, I like Mika, and then Atra's like, yeah, I'm sure that you do. It's just, like, in the very, like, anime girl is resigned that the boy she likes is liked by her friend, but then she's like, I like you, too, and then it's just basically, like, all of them, like, both of them just say, I like Mikazuki, and I also like you.
Yeah. It's, like... It is so uncomplicated the way the show portrays their relationship.
Right.
Because like every single time we get a scene, like I'm almost like I've seen the show and I'm still expecting it to be like for one of them to say like, you know, like I want to see like the way that shows will like brush off these lines in dubs of being like, you know, like I want you to have a good life or like, you know, you're my dear friend, shit like that. But no, they're just like, I like you and I like you too. It's just
right.
It's just
there's no distinction, at least as far as I can tell. I was not paying attention to the actual spoken words, but like as the subtitles, there is no distinction between the way Kudelia says that she likes Mika and the way that she said that she likes Atra.
Yeah, no, the dub is the exact same way. It is all the exact same.
It's either
words.
all platonic or none of it is, baby, and I'm leaning the latter.
Can't wait to find out which.
Yeah.
But yeah, like she's like, you know, we'll be fine. Mika will always come back, and he'll come back to us.
I like the visual imagery of like them standing, like both of them are, there's like 3 windows and 2 of them have the blinds up. It's like, you know, the first and the third one have their blinds up and that's where Atra and Kudelia are standing. Then there's the one window between them with the blinds down. And AFL, I like the visual symbolism of this a lot, just like there is a third one missing. But also I appreciate this because for the other side of the screen, it probably just looks like the middle one is a character that has not been unlocked yet.
Choose your fighter.
Choose your fight. I mean, I'm taking, like... I'm taking Atra in a heartbeat. Like, she's got the hair vents. Her air mobility is unfucking balanceable.
Yeah, I'm a Toto main. Those fucking half-smoked cigar projectiles are real hard to deal with.
fucking the Gundam Overwatch game, except for like one of the characters is Toto, and he just like he throws like a CS:GO smoke grenade in the way that's a cigar.
I think there literally is one of the suits that has a smoke grenade it throws. I think it's the Zaku.
Oh my god, yes.
You know what I want? I want a fucking Gundam like fighting game, and like they've honest to God have made like 2D Gundam fighting games, like Street Fighter, Third Strike style, but like it's just the pilots.
Yeah.
Like you get the fucking badass vignettes of the Gundams and the pilots inside them, but when you actually go to the character select screen, it's just the humans. It's like fucking fist fight.
Mm-hmm.
Char would win. Char would always win.
Char win.
Char win. So things are quite desperate
Char
over...
win. Mina, mite kudasai.
The fucking Marth line.
Yeah.
Things seem rather desperate at the Gorge.
Things are fine. I have no idea what you're fucking talking about.
Orga like wants to make another counterattack, and he actually tells Mika to stand back for once. Like he's like, no, you can't do this. This is Shino's job. And basically, I think one of the mechanics is like, but Gundams can't get close to it. And Orga's like, you're right. What if we don't need to get close to it? Let's see. Oh yeah, this is what do we get? We get a little cutaway to McGillis. He gets the call from Orga to help, and like he agrees to help, but he tells Isarugi privately, like, you know, I gotta be the one to get the kill. The glory needs to be ours, not Tekadon's. So even when they're in an alliance, they're still, you know, butting heads, and they can't fully work together.
Orga wants Gjallarhorn's help, but Yukinojo like gets a fucking big head about it. It's like, isn't this a chance to show off Tekadon's strength?
Yeah,
and
I mean,
Orga, and he's like, this could determine if whether we're an equal or just a pawn of theirs. And Orga's like, well, too fucking bad. Crisis on the line.
Yeah, like the city's gonna be destroyed, old man. Like, go to your girlfriend.
Where is this coming from for Yukinojo? Like, what is this?
Yeah, because like you would think that it would be the opposite of Orga saying that, and Yukinojo's like,
exactly. Like this feels like something Orga would say. Like he wants to get Tekadon up, and like I don't mind him being I don't mind him like overcoming this like want to be the number one top dog big dick in town. I don't mind him overcoming that, but like where is this coming from Yukinojo? Like,
it's very strange.
Why is he suddenly so concerned with like Tekadon's like being Tekadon's epic reputation?
Yeah, I don't know. It's very weird.
I guess. Listen, white woman pussy did that to him.
So true. So true.
He got his dick stapled.
god.
The stapler.
The stapler.
The stapler. Merribit, the stapler, Stapleton.
She
is driving Gravedigger.
She's my main in the Gundam fight game.
Yeah, she pilots Gravedigger.
Exactly.
Stupid fucking
yeah.
dipshit podcast.
But before everything really pops off, we get a little thing of like Mika really, really wants to fight, and like Orga says if need be, like, you know, Mika can't, your Gundam's shit against this thing now. And Orga says he'll pilot his own Shiden if he needs to, but Mika's like, the fuck you won't.
I'm not letting my boyfriend get in the...
Yeah, he gets really indignant about it. And then finally Eok is taken out of action because Julieta like basically tells Vidar to babysit him.
Yeah.
He's like, you gotta get a handle on this guy. It's really funny. Vidar's in a Gundam. Julieta's not. She's just in a regular mobile suit, but she's the one who has to fight Hashmal for some reason, which is fine. So she goes to head off to it.
Yeah. McGillis, Julieta makes Isuru get absolutely fucking blasted. Well, no, sorry. I have not talked about, so yeah, rides in the Ryusei Go 3, absolutely fucking it up. He's styling on these fools.
He's styling. Yeah, I love it. Ride is like the inheritor of Shino's suits now. Like, Ride's in the pink one. And then we get to see Gundam Flaros finally.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's pink.
It's pink. It has like a fully coolly Conti moment where it like it bends over and like flips around and like gets its like little like fucking back, like its cannon bracers out.
Yeah, it goes quadruped mode. It goes the anti-fire starter route.
Yes.
And Shino's riding it, and Yamagi's like on his lap in the cockpit with the fucking like iPad up because Shino's like, I don't know how to fucking work this thing. You got to do it for me.
He's like, Dad, I'm scared.
Yeah. Perfectly dangerous.
It's the fucking Nedroid comic of like, what is his power? I don't know. I'm scared.
I don't know. It's scary.
I think is that Nedroid?
I know what comic it is, and I've tried to find it so bad. I don't know what though. That might be Nedroid.
For some reason, my brain said Nedroid. I could be wrong. If you know the answer to this question, please tell me.
Yeah, right in.
Yeah.
But we so like it's called the Gundam Flaros, but Shino calls it the Ryusei Go 4 because of course he does.
The Ryusei Go She.
Oh, there we go. Literally, so I was reading One Piece as I do, and I guess this is kind of spoilery for like the whole Cake Island part of One Piece.
I mean, I have been spoiled on like the most recent manga shit in One Piece. I like One Piece spoilers don't mean anything to me because I played One Piece Grand Adventure and that spoiled a lot of that the first like 200 chapters of manga for me.
It's just really funny learning that Sanji has siblings and it's Ichiji, Niji, Sanji, and Yonji.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. And they have a sister named Reiju because she's Zero. It's fun. It's cool. I like it.
Oh, that is cute.
Yeah. But he also fucking Shino, of course, he would be the one to name his attacks because as he like locks down into quadruped mode and gets his railguns,
Galaxy Cannon.
It's fucking wonderful 101 shit. It's rules.
Great.
And
tremendous shit from my man.
It's that sick thing of like you see the shot happen like several times from different angles.
Yeah.
And he's not even like he's shooting the Hashmal, but he's shooting it through the canyon wall. Like he shoots to specifically collapse the canyon and split the Hashmal from the Plumas.
Right. Like, he hits him with the fucking Breach Valorant E.
Yeah, there you go. It's just like
FPS references abound today.
Yeah, gamer moments.
Yeah, Toto spends 100 credits on his smoke and puts it in a really bad place, and then gets killed as a result.
Yeah, God, Toto would be so bad at Valorant.
Yeah.
So yeah, like so right before it's again Ride, Isurugi, McGillis, and Julieta are up against Hashmal, and like it's about to beam Ride. Ride's about to die for like the 5th time this episode. But Mika's here, it's fine, and his Gundam's moving, and we can already tell things are going to get pretty dicey because he's already, like, bleeding from his eye, like, as he just hops into combat, and he, like, manually deactivates the limiter, and then Barbatos's eye, like, turns from green to red and has this, like, fucking, like, light trail coming off the side of it.
Uh-huh.
It's probably nothing.
Yeah, nothing. It's all good. It's all good.
It's probably fine. I mean, it's not like Orga specifically warned him about pulling the same kind of maneuver he did in Edmonton, where he ended up losing the use of his right arm and right eye against a powerful opponent by deactivating the limiters. Who could say?
Yeah, unfortunately, I fear that Mikazuki may do something along these lines.
No. And that is the episodes this week.
That's the episodes.
Pretty action-packed.
Where'd my phone go? Sorry, I've been absentmindedly painting my nails while we've been doing this. It's just because I need something to do with my hands so that I'm not scrolling Twitter or something, as what my hands are wont to do, because I did not lock myself out as I tend to do sometimes.
Yeah. What's the color though?
I went with orange and black because I wanted to do like a Taigi thing, and then I realized it looked kind of like Halloween, so I added like little like black stripes on the orange ones. It doesn't look very good, but I did it.
That's a good color scheme to me.
Yeah. I have nothing against Halloween. I just did not want to look like I was doing Halloween in May.
Right,
you know?
Yeah.
I wanted to be clear, I'm doing tigers here.
She's gone Taigi mode, folks.
Yeah, but I've got a Beyond Toon World for us.
You're going to love this. Trust me. Beyond Toon World! Yes!
Today, we have decided, we're talking about the man who I've decided that is my Blorbo. Shimazaki Nobunaga, the voice of one Iakujan. He was the Japanese voice actor affiliated with Aoni Production, won the Best Rookie Award in the 7th Seiyu Awards, and the Best Actors in Supporting Roles at the 15th Awards, which is strange to see him in a supporting role because he's done a lot of lead roles, such as Izumi Shinichi from Parasite the Maxim.
Okay.
Or Korin Male from Fire Emblem Fates.
Ah, the barefoot game, of course.
Yes. In BlazBlue Central Fiction, he was Naoto Kurogane, which I was confused about because I was like, wait, did they put Persona on this? But no, this is Naoto Kurogane, not Naoto Shirogane, which is just, exchange black for white.
This guy looks pretty fucking cool. I like his weird evil hand.
Yeah. In Fate Zero, he was the assassin who gets washed by Gilgamesh in episode 3.
Okay, tremendous.
Not in that show very much. I just wanted to bring it up because that's a funny scene in that one. He is the main character, Nanase Haruka, in Free.
Oh, sure, okay.
In Kuroko no Basuke, he was Sakurai Ryo, who was the guy who apologized after every shot that he took on Aomine's team.
Yeah.
Sword Art Online, Alicization, sorry, he was Yujeo.
Okay. I love that we both are just like, regrettably, they were also in Sword Art.
Everyone's been in Sword Art. I should stop doing this. I wouldn't have done this if he wasn't like the second main character of the show.
Yeah.
Fruits Basket 2018, he was Soma Yuki, the rat boy.
Shit, okay.
Yeah. In Haikyuu, he was Rintaro Suna, who you may not remember by name, but he was the season 4 guy who had like the middle part, and he did like the thing where he tweaked his head to the side and did those weird cross-body spikes.
Oh, okay, yeah. The guy with the weird like dangly hair, like, yeah. He has very weird hair.
Yes. In Lupin the Third, Part 5 and onwards, he was Yatagarasu.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
In a game that I would describe as a Max game, Astral Chain, he was male protagonist.
Oh, fucking! I never finished Astral Chain, but it was really fun.
In Modazushi, he in the Japanese dub of it specifically, because that's done in Chinese originally. But he was Wen Ning.
Okay.
In One Piece, he was little itty bitty Babby Shanks.
Oh, yeah, what a fight Blorbos!
Yeah, Shanks is such a Blorbo.
I love Shanks. He's so funny. He's like one of the foremost powerful pirates, and he's just like a guy.
And this is really coming from my ass just in terms of Blorbo typecasting. In Jujutsu Kaisen, who do you think he was, based on the fact that I referred to this character as a Blorbo typecast for me?
Oh God. Is this... It's not Megumi.
No, Megumi is not a Blorbo.
No, yeah.
More evil.
Is it, oh God, I'm blanking. What's the guy with the fucking Stitch head?
Do you mean Mahito? One Mahito, my Blorbo blue boy?
Yes, Mahito.
Is it Mahito? He's the voice of Mahito in
fucking
yes! Anime.
Oh, that's so good.
Just great ones down the line. Yatagarasu, Sunarin, like, just some great fucking picks here.
Yeah. Mahito, oh my God.
Mahito. Post Mahitos. He did that in episode 9.
Yeah.
He posted mojitos and then turned them into hooves.
Those are his hooves, you bitch.
Those are his hooves, you bitch. All right. Max, who is the robot of the week?
My robot of the week, Sarah. Because I can't fucking stop talking about this funny pirate comic book. Are there robots in One Piece? Of course there are robots in One Piece. One of the main characters, one of the main Straw Hats is a robot. I'm talking about
Frankie a robot?
He's a cyborg.
Okay, I'm not gonna split that hair. I was just like,
it's all nonsense. Frankie is a cyborg. He fucking rules. He made their new ship. He's like 8 feet tall and has gigantic arms, and he does poses and he like names all his attacks. He's fucking great. He has a really cool backstory. I mean, every character in One Piece has a really cool backstory, but he's just like, he's very silly. If you press his nose for 3 seconds, his hairstyle changes. Just shit like that. It's great.
That's tremendous. That also worked. That also happens to me. I went to the hairstylist today and they just booped me for 3 seconds and I have to walk out.
A quick boop and this new hair, new you.
A boopin'? I'm getting booped.
A quick little one bad boop.
One bad boop and she do what I yoinky.
Well, hey, that'll do it for us this week. It was a pretty quick one today, but again, it's just a lot of fighting.
A lot of action. Good episodes.
Yeah. Sarah, where can we find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter at Sunhatzhenya, SUNHATZHENYA. All of my podcasts are in my header, but I'll just, Forward ReZero is the one that I'm like really working on right now, and Fear Bait and getting that one back off the ground. The other ones, I still do, just not as regularly. Yeah, those are my shit. I'm not used to taking like less than 10 seconds. I'm not used to taking 10 seconds for my shoutouts.
Yeah, sure. And I'm Max. You can find me on Twitter, MaxyAjillian. You can listen to Pod of Greed, which is my Yu-Gi-Oh podcast, at Pod of Greedcast on Twitter. And you can listen to Slappers Only, which is my video game showdown music podcast, at Slappers Only Pod on Twitter. And you can go to noisebites.xyz to listen to all of our shows and many more. Thank you to Matt GameCube, who runs the whole show there.
Thank you, Matt GameCube.
And it's time to sign off. So as we always say, war is bad.
But wow, cool robot.
See you in a week, which isn't true because I'll see you in like 2 weeks, Sarah.
Yeah, I'll see. I'm going Canada mode. See you, sucker. It's so funny that I'm saying I'm going Canada mode because this is one of the last things that I have to do before I actually like go to Canada. But like, this episode is coming out like the day that I have to like tearfully say goodbye to Sophie and get back on the plane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Time is time not real. Time's a flat circle.
Well, anyways, I'm back to stateside. Bye.
Deuces.